Hi, it's Vikki Friedman and Tanya Levy here from MeTreat Retreats. Really lovely to be with you again, and we would love to introduce to you the absolutely divine Marita Bajurnow, who is joining us today. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Marita before we have a chat with her. Marita is a singer, songwriter, musician, drum circle facilitator, educator, and recording artist. And she shares her passion for music as a vessel for well-being and connection to authentic self with women and children. As founder and director of Your Creative Voice and Sing, Move, Drum, Groove, Marita shares her specially composed world groove-based melodies in drumming and singing circles. With over 20 years of inspiring individuals and groups through classroom education, concerts, choral direction, music performance in a cappella and jazz ensembles, Marita specializes in helping individuals reconnect to their creative voice and its unlimited creative potential in the world. Welcome, Marita.
Thank you so much, Vikki. Thank you, Tanya, too. It's lovely to be here. What a treat. I'm feeling the treat already of being with you guys. So thank you so much.
That's good. The treat from the MeTreat. Well, we're really excited to talk about our treat. Our upcoming MeTreat is happening on July 29th to August the 1st. 3 incredible nights and 3 amazing packed fun-filled days. We're really, really excited to have you along. So we'd love to hear from you, Marita, about how you got to being where you are today. We'd love to hear a little bit about your story and your background and what's brought you to this current place.
Thank you so much, Tanya. I just want to extend my gratitude to the both of you, firstly, for what you do for women, and it's such an amazing thing. It's so unique, and your passion and your skill set, it's really quite amazing, and we are so lucky to have this access in Melbourne. I often see online people asking for retreats, and where are they? And they're in Byron Bay and far away, and more and more becomes important to have them right at our doorstep so we can just escape the winter and congregate as a beautiful community. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so my background is music and singing, and I think I heard the calling of the drum when I was probably a late teenager, and I was in an a cappella ensemble with friends, and we were inspired by Afro-American group, now I've just forgotten the name, the Afro-American a cappella group, and they are amazing in the way that they incorporate traditional songs and chants and also improvise and use percussion instruments. So that was the beginning of the call of the drum for me, hearing these beautiful rhythms that integrated the purity and uniqueness of voices and blended them together in this seamless, amazing fashion that was so dynamic. And being interested in improvisation and making up your own thing, making up your own art, your own music, always appealed to me. And I loved jazz, and I loved this idea of a cappella where you could be yourself and not have to step into another role or even a song that someone else has written, but actually step into yourself. And that's been my journey, I have to say, stepping more into myself as the years have gone on. And as I've seen contrast in choice of direction that I could go in, I've always chosen myself. And it's become a really interesting journey for me, and also the people that I've connected with. It's become an amazing dynamic journey of involving other people in circles and really helping others to find their own creative voice. So yeah, that's where I've sort of begun.
Thanks, Marita. That's really beautiful. And I love this concept of, in finding yourself, then you can connect with others. And that's very much what we're about. We want people to give to themselves, but give to themselves in such a way that they find the joy of connecting and creating with others. So I think it's a perfect collaboration. Obviously, you're very passionate about your drumming and music and singing workshops. What do you think are the benefits that you can see or you've learned about of expressing yourself sort of this way, this creative musical way?
I really feel it's the unlimited potential of what we can all achieve, going deeper into saying yes to rhythm, saying yes to our voice, to reconnection is really, I suppose, the spark and the excitement for me, because just like we can enter into any spiritual practice, we can use instruments, use our voice to enter into a space of creativity and freedom. So our soul is longing for this freedom, for expansion and growth and trying new things and experimenting, and music provides us with that opportunity to be quiet, so allowing space to be free to create. And this is one of the amazing benefits. And then really reconnecting with nature and our rhythms. So there's so much interest now in looking at women's cycles and, say, the moon, the connection of how we work as individuals and how we work best. And we all work best at our own pace, in our own rhythm, beating our own drum. And we all know rhythm. We are already rhythmic creatures.
Oh, we've had a bit of a freeze.
Absolute right. I would. You're right. So the absolute guru person who inspires me with my drum circles is a woman called Christine Stevens, and she's a music therapist and social worker in the States. And she talks about how we're basically reconnecting to our community. We're reconnecting to our own rhythms that from being in our mother's womb and hearing the first heartbeat, the first rhythm that called us into life, called us into who we are. From then breath, which is a rhythm, and then into walking, another rhythm, skipping, dancing, celebration, and it goes on. There's so much to it. And when we're healing, so if we've become disconnected from that, we're bringing back in what the elements that have been missing, that reconnection back to our rhythm, and being able to be ourselves, and then being playful and create rhythms with other people. And in community, we know that when we're in a circle, we're all equals, and we come into that space with the intention of having a beautiful connection experience. So it's very transformative. And we come in with an intention, but we leave with something gained, something maybe we've let go of, but then also something we've gained and something we can use as a spark of inspiration for our next practice, next time we just allow the music to flow.
That sounds absolutely amazing. And I think, we really agree with so many things that you said, and it's really in line with everything that we offer at the MeTreats. And we're really excited because the theme of our next MeTreat is to elevate yourself. It's really about increasing your vibe, which I think everybody really needs at the moment. We've been sort of locked down, everyone's feeling a bit blur, and especially I'm looking outside at the weather and it's pouring. It looks like it's about 2 degrees, but it's probably about 8 degrees. And I think everyone's sort of really needing to sort of, move a little bit and sort of really stimulate and increase their vibration, which I know that music really does that to you. I think, and everyone knows whenever they hear music, let alone creating music, it always is so elevating and uplifting. And it's a real challenge for some people to play music or to sing. I know that I was just complaining about that a few minutes ago. So why don't you tell us, Marita, in terms of what you'll be presenting at the MeTreat retreat, what can somebody expect to experience in your little session?
Well, I think you've gathered amazing women who are open-hearted, and you have to come with an intention of wanting to enter into that trance-like space, allowing your mind to take a back seat when we enter into a feeling zone. So this feeling zone is sort of like the mystery about music, that so many people talk about musicians and they, well, I could never write a song, or I could never sing like them. But really the mystery element is that feeling zone. And how often do we give ourselves purely to feeling and connecting and allowing and just being a vessel for whatever's coming through you at that point in time? So maybe you might have experienced that through writing or journaling, through art, through teaching, through yoga, through dance. But at that point, you're really just channeling some energy into the world that needs to be there and that you're able to bring and that we are all inspired by. So, yeah, now I've forgotten your question.
I was asking what someone can expect to get out of the workshop in terms of, you know, because I know it's a drumming and singing circle. So are we all going to be given instruments? Are we going to be asked to sing? How is it going to work at the retreat?
So once you've set your intention, then it's really allowing yourself to drop into a space of creativity. And there's no rule book. There's no set of rules that we're going to follow. It's more about getting into our intuitive zone and following our flow. I'm not even going to teach. I'm just going to be there to facilitate, allow whatever to happen, to allow the group to fully participate. And so I would hope that my expectation is that we enter into a place of freedom and find ourselves creating rhythms, find that it all happens just so naturally that we surprise ourselves, that we feel a spark of, wow, I did it, I'm doing it, this is great, I feel really coordinated, you know, because we have as I mentioned before, we've already got rhythm. So it's not like I'm teaching anything new. I'm just reminding everyone about, you have this rhythm, hey, you speak words, they're fully rhythmic words, and you listen to music, but it's the point at which you participate in it that actually the change happens. That chemical change in your body, that ability for your cells to actually do the good work, for your hormones to come in, to help flood your body with that good feeling, that connection to other people, and allow yourself to use your voice. So, I mean, singing in itself, there are a lot of, I'll just be real, a lot of people come with a lot of baggage. And this is a real challenge when even looking at language. So although I do call it a singing and singing circle, I first start with drumming because I feel like we have less resistance to drumming because we're all drums. So we're skin on bone and we're in the world and we vibrate. So that's exactly what a drum is. So we're actually just creating an external experience of what is going on with our heartbeat and our words and our body. So we're actually just putting that on something else that's in a physical realm that we could actually hear external to ourselves. But singing brings up emotions and past experiences. And so we need almost to look at that as vibration and just say, well, we are vibration in the world. And before we sing, we hum. And before we speak, we make sound. And so it's looking at, so in the group, I will be extremely mindful of where everyone's at. And I will start from our vibration and just connecting with vibration, connecting with our vowels, connecting with very simple sounds, rhythms that allow people to think this is comfortable and this is completely different to what I did at school. You know, this is not something I've experienced before. I have never experienced this freedom before because I've always been told what to do or told not what to do and felt disempowered. So I'm about giving back the tools, saying, you've got the tools. We're just going to do this together in a very form.
And you've got a little surprise for us, don't you?
I would love to share some music with you. So I'm just going to sense check you guys. Are you feeling comfortable with doing a little bit of singing or humming or rhythm? What do you feel like doing?
I'm game. I'm game for whatever. If we're not game, who's going to be game? Just let's go for it.
All right. So I might just start with, this is my ukulele. I could just introduce some of my instruments. And so this is sort of like so simple, and it's a very easy instrument for anyone to pick up at any point in time. And all of a sudden you'll have harmony to your own voice and be creating with an instrument. So it's not like a guitar where you have to learn many, many finger patterns, and it's really simple. So we're just going to hum together for start. So what you might need to do, I'm just thinking, you might need to put your, we'll do a call and response. So that's what I'll do. I'll just hum something, and then you guys can just hum back to me after.
Cool. Yay.
I hope that comes through, because sometimes, you know, it's difficult to record sometimes. So I hope that all works out in the wash. But yeah, that was lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And there's something, you know, like this is through Zoom, obviously, but there's something about actually physically being in the room and being in that circle and being with each other and experiencing each other's vibrations in real time. So tell me, I mean, what you feel about the circle aspect of what you do and how important it is, that real-time connection.
I think that was really felt after the last lockdown, and we could all come out of it and just breathe. And I really had a very strong sense of, I just need this now. I just need people. And it just made it so much more delicious, so much more delightful and amazing to show us how human connection really is what we are wired for, what we are drawn to. Civilizations have created themselves out of rhythm and circle, people gathering around a fire, people sharing story, people sharing ritual, dance, song, and definitely the drum. So it's very, very, it feels primal to be together in a circle. And some of the feedback that I get is just stunning and blows my mind, because people are really sensing this sense of, how come I haven't done this before? Why? I'm remembering. It's like a remembering, and it's so beautiful.
Absolutely.
Well, we are so excited and thrilled that you're going to be coming along on our next MeTreat. We really can't wait. I know all the ladies who are coming along are really, really excited to sing and to drum. We've got so many amazing things lined up, haven't we, Vikki, for this next MeTreat?
Yeah, lots and lots of fun. Aside from the beautiful location where we're going to be in Hepburn Springs, we are going to have an amazing wine tasting and grazing session. We've got yoga, we've got meditation, we've got our daily walks, we've got obviously the drumming and the singing. We've got a laughter workshop. We've got some workshops that you're running, which I can't remember what you're doing, but whatever you're doing is going to be fantastic. I think some goal setting, and also doing essential oils as well. We've got the Turkish Haman experience, which we've done before, and we could never do enough times. It's just so sumptuous and delicious.
And massages.
Everybody's getting massages, amazing organic food. Lots and lots of laughs and giggles together. This is not a silent retreat by any means. It's about wellness, friendship and fun, love and connection, and really all about picking everybody up. It's been a really tough time, and now is the time to treat yourself and to say, hell yes, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to open myself up to all of those beautiful experiences and beautiful people that you're going to share those experiences with. So we have only 3 rooms left. We've got an amazing group of women who have booked in already, and they are just waiting for you, as are we, with open arms. So if you're at all interested in filling those last few spots, please do get in contact. And Marita, we're so happy that you're joining us. You just bring such a beautiful and divine energy to everything that you do. The way you speak, the way you perform, and the way that you include everybody is just divine. So we feel very, very honoured to have you.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful feedback and loving gesture. Thank you so much.
You are more than welcome.
So thanks everybody for listening, and thanks everyone who's coming on the MeTreat, and hurry and sign up. You know, I'm also really excited, I must say, to sit in front of the fire. You know, we've got beautiful fireplaces there, and it's really about reconnecting, guys. You know, after this lockdown in particular, we're so excited to just get out, have some fun, hug each other. And, you know, you can do nothing if you like as well. So thank you, Marita. Thank you for making the time to talk to us today. Thank you, Vikki, for everything that you do. And we look forward to seeing everybody soon. Bye.
Thank you so much.